Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we return to the realm of terrible films and terrible CGI. I love to torture these two other fat neckbeards. This needs no introduction. You want to see some bad CGI? Here you are. Terrible CGI Volume 2 is about to get deep, fat, fried.
Why you done? What you done?
People liked it, dude. People
Scotty?
fucking liked it, TJ. They liked it, man.
So that's why you done what you done? People liked it?
I listen to the people, TJ.
You know what? You're a fucking Nazi, Scotty. Because at the height of Hitler's power, at the height of Hitler's power, 90% fucking support for Hitler.
I don't think that's
so you come to Hitler and be like, why you done what you done, Hitler? He's just like, people like it. They like it.
Well, if 90% of the people approved of him, that's a valid argument, is it not?
So you're saying Hitler had a point, huh?
I'm not saying Hitler had a point. I'm saying
Hitler had a point.
If you're making
Scott
an appeal to
Kirk.
popularity, if you're making
Why don't
an
we
appeal
just
to
slap it on a
popularity-
t-shirt? Hitler had a point.
Okay,
Scotty.
TJ.
Yeah.
Okay, TJ.
Yeah,
That's what you wanna
I guess that's how Scotty thinks. Well, show's canceled, everybody. Goodbye.
do. Show's canceled?
Not only that, he says it while wearing the shirt of that horrible abuser, Marilyn Manson, the worst fucking human being to ever exist. Think
Okay,
about
show-
the victims, Scotty. Think
show her
about the
screensaver.
victims.
Show over your screensaver, TJ.
What screensaver? What are you talking about?
On your PC.
I tore
Right.
all my Manson shit down, Scotty, when I heard what
You
happened.
did?
I was like, fuck this guy. He's an
Can you show us
abusive shit.
Well, TJ, look, I'll actually wait right now. Why don't you go make a quick video? We can push this back a few minutes of you burning all your Manson records.
Well, I already did it. I did it already off video because I was in a furious rage when I
All right,
heard the news.
So you can show us the there's
Burn
gotta be
it
some
all.
remnants. Any remnants of that, TJ?
No, I burned the ashes, and then I burned the ashes,
You burn the ashes again.
Yeah, it was like the fucking Return of the Living Dead logic. You got to burn everything so it can never come back to haunt you. You know what I mean?
So
Wow.
your house has some figurines. So if I go over there right now, those figurines have also been destroyed.
Destroyed, junked.
What? The
Desolated.
book, Long Hard Road Out of Hell, a book that documents his abuse.
I pissed on every page and fucking flushed it down the toilet.
Okay, I'm sure you did.
Yep.
You're just mad, TJ. This is your coping mechanism because you don't want to see much of terrible CGI.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even. We're not even doing that. The show's canceled. You're done.
Show's not canceled, TJ.
You said Hitler's a great man. You
I
fucking
didn't say
wearing
Hitler
a
was a
shirt
great man.
that supports rape. We're out.
You know what
Show
TJ's
up.
problem with this episode is? He's using an avoidance mechanism. I
What are you
decided
talking about?
I was going to treat this like a popcorn flick. So I'm here for it. I have
Do you have any popcorn?
I have hot Cheetos that I can munch
Ooh,
on.
hot Cheetos. Mm.
I'm ready.
TJ, aren't you ready, man? Are you ready to see some great, I mean, not great, but terrible CGI? Are you ready, man? I think he's ready. I feel like he's ready. So this is Air Force One.
Yeah, I've seen Air Force One. Been like 10 years. What year did that come out?
Yeah, I believe it was 95. I didn't pull too much about this one, mainly because there's only one really egregious CGI scene. They mainly avoided it in this film. And overall, I actually do like this movie. One of the things I realized actually later on is we're going to see a lot of Gary Oldman, or movies Gary Oldman was in. So he's actually the villain in this one. And some other ones we're going to see in a little while.
This
But,
is back when you could actually fucking make the president of the United States a protagonist in your movie. Because who likes a president in 2021?
Nobody.
You know what
Yeah.
Not anymore.
I mean? Doesn't matter what party or anything, Democrat, Republican, whatever. No one likes the fucking president no more.
That's why you get
I
those
guess the-
people like,
I guess
Yeah,
the
we
MAGA
respect the
chuds
president.
did, but whatever. They were fucking stupid anyway, so who cares?
yeah. Well, I mean, you used to get back in the day, like, respect the office. I respect the office of the president. Now that
You know who else was in this piece of shit? Glenn Close. She's like the first lady, right? Yeah.
Is she I thought she was something else.
She was the
Oh, no,
vice
you know what?
president.
She was vice president.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
vice president. Yeah.
Progressive.
Because yeah, she was fucking making decisions and shit on the ground. Like, Yeah. Glenn
Fucking
Close.
first lady. That's some
Hell
offensive
yeah.
shit, PJ.
No, I
How
was
offended you
it was
say
another
that?
chick. There was the first lady was in it, but it wasn't Glenn
You
Close.
said some
You're right.
shit about me and Hitler, but you said some
You know
shit
what
that's kind
movie-
of like,
You know what I was confused
Reductionist.
about? Because Glenn Close was the first lady in Mars Attacks.
Okay.
So
No, and this
That's
one
why.
she has that like. Remember, she has like a scene with one of the generals, who's like, with all due respect, Madam President, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, with all due respect, General, I'm the commander-in-chief. She has to assert her fucking dominance and shit.
I'm the commander-in-chief,
Snip,
bitch.
snap.
Get in line. Get the fucking line, god damn it.
She's a woman. She should be making me an apple pie, not giving me orders.
Are you guys prepared for the terrible special effects?
As prepared as I can be, Scotty. As prepared as I can be.
Let's see it.
Oh, Scotty, I'm dying of a heart attack. I can't do it.
So the president escaped the crashing Air Force One.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
What?
Look at it.
Oh, no.
Part.
For your big finale,
Look
too.
at the
Oh, my God. What? What? Oh, no.
Man, if that was in the cutscene of a video game, I would immediately get a refund on said video game, dude.
Oh, please show that again. We got to watch that again.
Yeah,
Hold
dude.
on.
Of course.
Twice
That's
for
too
that.
good.
We have to pull up. No, TJ, we're gonna do this in slow mo.
I just turned it up. Yeah, show me. I thought we were watching it in slow-mo already.
No. That was regular speed. Now here's at half speed.
What? It looks so slow.
Triumphant music, but so no. Oh, it's so fake.
God, dude.
They just use this like incoherent mist to represent water, and it just doesn't work. Like,
Not at all.
there'd be like actual water churning up and like splashes happening and shit, and they just couldn't like do it at this point.
This part where it spins is the funniest shit in the world to me because it totally defies like my understanding of physics, which admittedly is not great because I didn't think that bat was going to crack a melon. So
There's no fucking way. Well, no, TJ, the impossible is going to be made into a fucking reality before your very eyes, dude.
look at this fucking thing. It's the width of 2 fingers.
Oh my god.
Pay my fucking money, bitch.
That looks like a
Pay my fucking money, TJ. What, TJ?
You know what?
What, TJ?
You went to the store. You got the softest, pussiest.
You want him to do it again?
What,
We got
TJ?
another melon.
Okay, let's do it again, TJ.
Whatever,
Yeah.
but like still, I don't think it would look like this. So
Now we're gonna go ultra slow on this last 6 seconds just to see how horrible it is. So you can already see like the front of it is supposed to be in the water, but they're just obscuring it. They're doing like the
take it
Silent Hill
back.
trick.
Take it back a fucking smidgen if you're gonna do that, because I want to see the moment that it enters the water and like how awkward that looks. Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what, Paul, you're right. It's like the game. If you ever played the game Silent Hill, it's like they don't want to like render, they're not able to. So it's like we're just gonna obscure everything that we don't want to show.
Yep. Just missed.
Yeah, that's really in audio. So I'm just gonna kill the audio.
See, it's just going into the fucking like. There's no splash or anything.
No, and you you can't even really see it. They're just like it's like a fog.
They just
is
everything just.
rolling with it.
There's never like it's never anything other than just like a mist. Like there's no actual splash. There's no fucking ripples in the water or disturbance to it or anything. It's just like a fucking terrible CGI mist when the CGI plane just goes voop. You know what I mean? Like just gliding like a knife through butter into the water. Like the water is like has no mass to it whatsoever, and the plane has no mass, so it's just like 2 objects like clipping through each other in a bad video game.
Oh yeah, that's how it really feels. I think I saw better graphics for video games in the 90s than this.
So they did at least put some splash effects there when it gets super close.
They did some droplets of water, but they didn't do any actual like physics on the water where the plane hit.
No,
It's terrible. This
Yeah,
would have
this
been
is
way
really
better if the crash would have happened like into a mountain or something, because then they could have just done a bit. Like explosions are great at hiding things, you know. They could have just made a big explosion practically, and then cut together a quick little CGI shot of that plane in the air, because like CGI planes in the air usually look okay.
Usually, yeah.
It would
Like,
have looked
I'm
way
not sure-
better than this plane flopping around on the water and shit. That was atrocious.
4 years after Jurassic Park, this effect came out.
Guys, I think I got a defective bag of Flamin' Hots because like they're not helping.
They're not.
Oops.
Fuck,
They usually
dude.
help me with shit like this. The good old
All right.
flaming hot.
I'm just
That's not
gonna
helping?
I'm just gonna fucking let you guys know where all of these effects happened in relation to Jurassic Park, because that's a good benchmark for like this kind of shit. Jurassic Park was 93. This was 97. So you know what I mean? Like,
So 4 years later, correct?
yeah,
Bravo.
right? So no excuse for this. So
All right,
anybody
now
who's
this
like,
one-
well, come on, guys, the time. No, that they were able to do better at the time.
Yeah, well, this is a
This
Wolfgang
sucks.
Peterson film, major filmmaker, major studio backing.
Huge star in Harrison Ford at the time.
Yeah, I mean, shit, Harrison Ford was still a star when fucking the first, fucking of the trilogy, Force
I mean,
Awakens.
he's a star. I
came
mean, he's a
out.
star to this day, but like mid 90s though, like he's
Oh,
a
yeah.
huge fucking star in the 90s.
Dude, this movie-
Harrison Ford.
I got to be honest with you. Don't let this horrible CGI belly flop at the end dissuade you from checking this movie out, because the movie's actually not all that bad for like a brain dead action film.
No, that's okay.
And
That's why I
it gives you a look at the level of patriotism, those flaming hots again, patriotism in the 90s. You know, like we looked up to our president.
You know, you don't really see that too much anymore. And this movie made about 315 million at the box office at the time, which by today's standards is quite a bit more, I would assume. I don't know.
Well,
that's
on
a
my
hit.
head, the whatever.
I'll
but-
tell you this. I didn't pull as much on this one because like the movies that I feel like either it's like, oh, that's neither not worth it, or it's like, because you kind of expect it. Some of these movies are so bad where it's like, I don't really expect much more from them. But this is a movie that I think overall is pretty decent. I still enjoyed watching. I watched it maybe a couple years ago.
Yeah, Gary
But this
Oldman
one
plays
was-
a Russian terrorist in it. He's pretty decent, you know, as the
Yeah.
Well,
villain.
Gary Oldman's always. I mean, like I've never really seen him do a bad job. I can't think of a time anyway.
Well, guys,
Oh, man, I know it's-
it had to be done to you.
Scotty, dude. No,
It
dude.
had to be done to you.
Scotty. No, Scotty.
Ready
no.
to die another day, TJ?
Dude, Scotty. Why?
So
Dude.
TJ, I'm telling you this now. I hate to shit on James Bond, but much like how Sean Connery used to treat women, this movie is a slap in the face to the fucking franchise.
Oh my god, dude.
TJ,
Why you
how
bring-
much are you willing to throw into a pool to pay Scotty to cancel this episode?
I don't know, dude.
Because I'll match, I'll match you. You know what I mean?
Gotta subscribe on Patreon for the rest of the show. If you don't, then it means that your mama is a dirty hoe. Yes, you need to subscribe, damn pleb. Goddamn pleb.